The Cats can think about the Sweet 16, much less the Final Four. They have to look at what's right in front of them in Salt Lake, something that hasn't been the easiest of tasks in Tommy Lloyd's first 2 years. So how does this team take that next step and avoid an early exit? CBS Sports basketball analyst Seth Davis weighed in.
Into the line for the Arizona Wildcats. And the Tigers of Princeton growl their way into round two.
This commentary, still a sore spot for much of the Wildcat faithful. Commentary they certainly hope to not hear again this year. Expectations national commentator Seth Davis,
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
says to always be prepared for.
Good, bad, indifferent, anything in between. No one should ever be surprised at anything that happens in the NCAA tournament. That's what makes it so fun.
That fun at the expense of Arizona's historic upset loss to 15 seed Princeton last year, something which shocked Davis and the rest of the nation.
That you tweeted during the game last year. You said, by far the worst game these Arizona guards have played as a group this season. Bad timing for that.
Arizona, if they had survived Princeton, they could have won a championship. I mean, they were that good. You know, the tournament is crazy.
But the Wildcats didn't survive, and the college basketball expert says this is why.
Eventually, you're going to get into a grind. You've got to be able to beat somebody 65-60. That's why they lost to Houston in the Sweet 16. Princeton obviously playing at a deliberate pace.
Caleb Love lobs. Lamar Ballo slams. It's the style Wildcat Nation is accustomed to, but get the Cats out of their normal pace of play, and it's a lot of hissing from Lloyd and fans. Something Houston in 2022 and Princeton in 2023 did well. Davis says this year Lloyd is trying to control those aspects of the madness of March.
I think what he wants are two things. First of all, a little bit more depth. So you're not as susceptible if a player gets hurt. You're not as susceptible if a key player gets into foul trouble. And then being able to play different ways.
Now, some of Arizona's new depth this year includes some key transfers with experience in the biggest game of the tournament. Something Davis says could help Arizona take that next step.
You bring in Keyshawn Johnson, you bring in Caleb Love, two guys who were starters in a national championship game. They have been through this. To me, that's the greatest value.
Now, a step is great, but for this team, the question is, what fulfills the destiny in the desert?
In all your years of covering March Madness, what is the championship DNA?
First and foremost, be lucky, play good defense, and then secondly, get to the foul line. It truly is only a matter of time until that happens with this program, and I would not be the least surprised if it happens this year.